Hello, so today I wanted to show you how to make ladies pull-up pants. This is just a quick tutorial on how to do this from a jersey material. A jersey material is basically, it has a slight stretch to it. So the first thing you want to do is you want to draft a 1 inch wide from the waist to the crotch in all 4 panels. Let's get started. So I'm just going to even out the top of the top edge of the cloth. I'm just drawing a line and then we're just going to cut along this line. I'm also drawing a 2 inch margin line at the side edge. And if you want to measure your pants, start measuring from under the belt till the end, which is the cuffs of the pants, like the way I'm showing you in the video. And without taking the measurement from your pants, measure the length, which is from your waist to your ankle. Then after marking the length, you want to draw a line for the width. The width line should be at least 4 to 5 inches more than your crotch width. So this is basically your waistline. So you want to find the middle of this line and then make a mark. And also for the bottom line, you also want to find the middle and make a mark. Now you just want to draw a line between these 2 points. This is the pressing line or the middle line of your pants, one leg of your pants. And then you want to take the measurement of your waist circumference. So you want to take a round measurement of your waist and you want to mark 1/4 of that measurement on this line. So measure half of that 1/4 of your waist measurement on either side of this middle line. So now for the crotch length, you want to sit on a flat surface and measure from your waist to the flat surface. So we have some standard measurements. For the small size, it's 9 inches. For medium, it's 10 inches. For large, it's 11 inches. But if you want a precise measurement, you can just do it yourself, measure your own self, and mark the same length on the other side as well, so that you can draw a straight line. So for the crotch width, you want to take the round measurement of your uppermost thigh, which is the joint of the hip and the leg. And you want to mark half of that measurement as I'm showing you in this picture. This is the top part of the leg, the thigh, or the joint of the leg and the hip. And you want to measure that, and that will be your crotch width. Or you just want to mark 2 inches more than your waist measurement for the front panel. So now from the crotch line, you want to go 2 inches up and mark the hip point. Take your hip round measurement and mark 1/4 of your hip measurement. Measure it from the crotch length line and mark 1/4 of your hip measurement. So I'm just showing you that in the picture with the pants that I was using as the template. Now you want to draw a curved line from the crotch line to the waistline. And then you also want to draw the crotch curve. Now you want to measure from the crotch line to the cuff line. So that's just that bottom line. And we're going to just take half of that. So we're going to find the middle of this line. And we're just going to mark that down. And then you just want to mark 2 inches above this line. And this is your knee line. Now you just want to take your round measurement of your knee and mark half of the measurement here. So this is the knee line. Then you want to mark half of the half measurement of the knee to either side of the line. Just now I'm halving it and marking the other half down. Now you just want to draw a line between these 2 points. Now you want to measure your cuff for the pants. So you want to mark half on either side of the line. Now join the cuff points to the knee points. And you want to join the knee points to the crotch points. And this line should be slightly curved. So you want to join the crotch curve point to the knee point by a curved line. So just a slight curve. So I'm just darkening the curved line. And just cleaning it up a bit. Now you want to measure an inch down at this point. And you want to join this point to the other side, so to the other waist point, and this is going to form a diagonal line. Then you want to mark half an inch all around for seam allowance. So I'm still marking all around for the seam allowance. And you want to also mark 1.5 inch, or if you want 2 inches for the hemming. And this is the front pants drafting. After cutting this out, we'll draft our back pants drafting. So now you want to turn this drafting around, so switch the waist and the cuff places. And you want to measure 1 inch more than the front waist. And from that point, measure 2 inches above, and you want to make a mark. And now join this point to the outer waist point. So because the back needs more cloth, we're just going to have to add 2 inches more. So you want to measure 2 more inches at this point and mark. So again, it's because the back panel needs more cloth. You want to measure 1.5 inches more at the knee line as well. And you also want to measure 1 more inch at the cuff line for the back part. Now you want to just join all of these points. Now we don't need any seam allowance for the back drafting because that's already included from the front drafting. So I'm just cutting it out along the outline now. So the front panel is still placed on top of the back panel. So now we have our front panels and back panels. And so now you want to also cut a 4-inch wide and about 40 inches long cloth for the belt, and run a stitch over the crotch on both the front and the back pieces. So that's where you want to run the stitch. So after stitching the front crotch to the front crotch and the back crotch to the back crotch, you want to place both on top of each other and stitch the sides together, and also stitch the inseam. So I'm just placing them on top of each other. So that's where you want to run the stitch. So you want to stitch the side seams and the inseams. So this is what you get after you finish doing that. Now you want to measure the waist of the pants for the belt size. I cut a 4-inch wide and a 40-inch long strip based on this measurement for the belt, and this is 1.5-inch wide elastic. So first I'll sew the ends together, then I'll sew the ends of the belt together as well. Then I'll encase the elastic in the belt and stitch it, and then I'll hem the cuffs. So this is how the belt looks like after encasing it in the elastic. So after encasing the elastic in, this is what we have. This is where I stitched the strip together and then fold the elastic in and stitched the edge. Then I'll pin it to the pants so that the belt is distributed evenly. Okay, and that's it. We're done. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe.